All right, let's give this another go. Let me make sure that we are live. This is Marcus Fingaz, Dafingaz. I'm a music composer, producer focusing on sync licensing and trailer music and networking. I do events around the world, including working on some panels for NAMM and South by Southwest next year. Focus on sync and trailer music, so stay tuned for that. And also, this is a podcast called Syncrets to Success, where I talk about networking, sounds that I use, resources that I use, courses that I've taken, and things that I'm doing in the trailer music networking, sync licensing, music production space. And check out some links in the description for products and services that I offer, including ASCS, who is a sponsor of this podcast. They create some great products and services for us as music creators. And also sign up for a consult. I'm doing a discount on my site, defingaz.com, Dafingaz.com, for the holiday this week to offer a discount on my courses and sample packs as well. Use the code Black Friday 25 for a discount at defingaz.com. Let's talk about the Phil Lober trailer music excellence course. We're going to dive in. This is probably one of my favorite trailer courses that I've started taking. I'm not all the way through it yet, and I will go over some of the elements in the course shortly. But Phil is one of my favorite trailer composers. He has a piece that I use to reference all the time called Sidewinder. It was used on the Aquaman trailer. I believe it might have been used on both Aquaman trailers. But Sidewinder, incredible. One of my favorite trailer pieces ever composed, period. And I reference that till this day. So check out some of his Phil Lober, his name is right here. Check out some of his trailer music. But in the course, you'll see some fundamentals, the energy flow, structure, voicings, industry melody, creation. You'll see him compose some trailer tracks from start to finish, some production techniques. You can get some feedback, Facebook community that you can join, an exclusive Facebook community. You'll learn voicing. You'll learn about the structure, trailer music structure. You can actually get a preview, I think, here of the course, and you can watch the creation of a track. I am going to dive in and show you a little bit of some of the elements included. I'm going to show a previous iteration of this course, so some of the elements might have been updated. The previous iteration was in a school community, which is archived at this time, but I'll show you sort of the elements of the course so you can see a little bit of what you're getting into when you get into this course. And it is under, I don't know how long this deal is going to last, under $100, which is actually a really good price. For this, you get it for $87. I don't know if that's just a Black Friday deal or what, so just get it while you still can. All right, let me show you what's in the course. I'm going to dive in sort of on the back end of it here on the trailer music excellence page. As you can tell, I'm 65% of the way through, so I still got a little bit more of the way to go. But I start out with the introduction, a quick 2-minute intro from him, and then we get into some of the fundamentals, video, trailer music structure. He dives in sort of the 3-act structure, which actually gets extended to like 5 to 6 acts, and he talks more about what that means. Then you get into some melodic techniques, some chord progressions, choosing the right hits, the right sounds, how to find or create your signature sound. If you don't know what that is, you learn what that is also, and you also can take a quiz to apply what you've learned and sort of put that to the test, literally. And that'll help you sort of get that into your mindset, what these elements mean, what these sounds mean. Anything can sound massive. Then you also have access to the ebook, Mixing Trailer Music. Next, he goes into building a track. In the creation phase, he tells you some of the libraries he uses, some elements in there. Then you see him actually put those libraries to the test, with the intro, the build, the tension section, and the different climaxes. So it's not just one climax. You have sort of 2, and then you have an outro. So that's sort of where that 3-act to 6-act sort of comes into play. And then what I haven't gotten to yet, in my personal journey through the course, I haven't got to the polishing and the final notes, and then some production elements. So I look forward to diving in, hopefully this week, as I am off for the holiday week, to dive in on some of these elements. But you have polishing, final notes, and then some production advice, time management, mixing, overview, and orchestration. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing how he applies that, whether to master or not, how to pitch, and then conclusion and track feedback. So you can also send him material to review. So that's a quick high-level overview. Definitely you want to dive in. Some of these, as you can see, this video is 30 minutes. Let's go back to some of the fundamentals. Some of the intro videos are less than 2 minutes, less than 5 minutes. So you sort of get eased into the course. And then once you start getting into the creation phase, you start seeing those 20, 30-minute videos. And you can really dive in and see how he's putting these reverbs in there, how he's building out these hits and these sounds and the strings, the brass, the synths, and everything. Let's go back to the site here. Again, $87. Phil, there is something that he uses, when I just, of course, the part of the courses that I did see, and he brought back an oldie but goodie, that I actually did a workshop for Native Instruments this morning. He brought back the Rise and Hit plugin, which is in the course. The way he uses it is a little different from how I use it, but I haven't used that probably in over a year. And he reminded me taking this course. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot I even had that plugin. It's still some great sounds, even though it's kind of dated at this point. But you can manipulate these sounds that have existed for years. You can layer them with the newer sounds that we get in our different plugins and sounds. But what he shows you here is the fundamentals and the theory. So even though he might be using Valhalla Room, I might not have that reverb plugin, but it's like, hey, maybe I can figure out how to get similar sound or what I want out of I use Logic. So maybe I can figure out how to get that similar sound out of the Logic stock reverb plugin. Or maybe if I use something like Air Studios reverb for Spitfire Audio or Eventide, reverbs. So maybe it's just getting that theory and the concepts from the course, but then applying it to your own situation. Also, because he uses Cubase, I don't use Cubase, I use Logic Pro, but there's ways that I can apply what he's showing here in Cubase. So definitely know how you can get to where you need to get to if you don't use the same DAW as he uses. If you do use Cubase, then great, you can sort of do a one-to-one comparison of settings and things that he's doing in his course. But if not, know how you can find out how to get to certain sections in your DAW that can apply for what he's showing you. So yeah, this is one of my favorite courses I've been diving in this year and taking. I take about 1 to 2 trailer courses a year, at least the last couple of years. So this is the one for this year that sort of grabbed my attention. And like I said, the part I'm excited to get to is the mixing, the mastering, and the pitching. I want to see what's insight into that. I work with a couple trailer libraries. I landed my first Netflix trailer this year, actually. It's a promo for adaptation of a Willy Wonka thing. So yeah, a lot of that is just by being inspired by people like Phil Lober, these composers who are landing these incredible trailers in this space. You can see some on his page here, and definitely connect with him. Every time I send him a message on social media, he responds. And full disclosure, he did give me early access, as I mentioned, to this course to take and to dive in and provide some feedback. But really can't really make feedback to a person who has trailers like this. It's like, how do you make your stuff? Show us. And yeah, so I've enjoyed learning from one of the best in the trailer music game, who has some incredible trailers under his belt, and seeing how he applies his knowledge. In a way, it's like kind of crazy because he's creating his own competition, for us, but also sharing, what he knows. So a lot of great elements in this course. And if you have any questions about the course that you want to ask me specifically offline, feel free to reach out, but just reach out to Phil. Because Phil made the course and he can provide more insight into it. And definitely check out this price. It's a really great deal for what you're getting in this course, the value and the access in the community. So definitely dive in. Thank you for tuning in. Stay tuned for more episodes of the podcast. I hope to do a lot of content this week. Like I said, I'll be traveling, so it might be not from my studio here, but we'll see what I can get done. I want to do some Black Friday plugin deals to keep an eye on. I might do that later today. So stay tuned. Thank you for tuning in. If you are watching, check out the Trailer Music Excellence course. I have a link in the description. That is an affiliate link as well. So if you click that, I get a little bit of a kickback. So thank you for the support. If you're trying to get into trailer music and epic cinematic music from one of the best in the game. All right, stay tuned for more. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I will